Hello, Ran here, aka Mac, and welcome. So, as most of you may know, 3.3 brings a few new ships and vehicles into the hands of backers. 10 individual vehicles to be exact. Now in this video I want to break down what each of these vehicles are and the potential gameplay that they may bring. Kicking it off with a little personal favourite is the Mustangs. Now these ships have been in the game for quite a while, but they were in desperate need of a rework due to the updates and advancements in tech. This will just bring them up to the current standard and give them a bit of a revamp. The Mustang series consists of 5 variants. You've got the Alpha, which is your base cargo variant. The Beta, which is seen as a camper van, sort of a Tourer style. The Delta, which is your armoured kind of fighter variant. And then you've got the Gamma and Omega, which are both racing variants. With the updated Mustang Alpha, having its rear cargo hold fleshed out means that owners will now be able to partake in cargo missions and box collection style missions, as the access is at the rear and it's externally displayed, so you'll be able to see the cargo on the outside. The revamped Beta doesn't really bring anything new in terms of gameplay, as it's more of a long distance pathfinder, but it does bring the newly revamped interior, which is called the Com4T or Comfort Living Quarters. Pretty much what enticed me to buy it in the first place. Although I'm not 100% fond of the changes, it's still a cool looking ship. The Mustang Delta is one of my favourite fighters, and with the new revamp it should breathe a bit more life into her, giving people a reason to use her in a bit of a combat situation perhaps. Now the Gamma and the Omega also don't really bring much in terms of gameplay, but their speed alone should have a good advantage when trying to get from A to B ASAP. Plus, with the new racing coming in, it should be quite fun. Talking of racing, the new Cyclone, or the Timbrel Cyclones, again, we currently have the base variant in the game. This is probably the quickest vehicle or ground vehicle that we have, with a little spot to carry some cargo. It is very fun to drive. If you haven't already, I do suggest giving it a go if you can. But 3.3 brings the rest of the variants, and some of them, hopefully, some new fun gameplay as well. The RC is your racing variant, and as I've said before, 3.3 will have these new scramble race events, which are perfectly suited for the RC Cyclone. Likely having the highest speed, it should be able to outrun most of the ground vehicles. We'll have to sort of do a comparison video stream one day, seeing if it's faster than the hover bikes. But the RN is implemented as well, and that has a scan and ping mechanic. This should provide some extra help when playing planetside, perhaps. I imagine it when maybe a few of you are mining, for example, deploying a team with an RN Cyclone to just listen out for any potential threats, or maybe even revealing some mineable rocks, which should be quite useful, can help your friends a lot. The TR is the turret-mounted Cyclone. This Cyclone comes fitted with a mounted ship-sized weapon, yet to be determined what weapon. I think it's going to be a size 1, but this, like the RN and like the next one, the AA, could provide cover to help planetside, especially with the inclusion of NPC AI combatants. So if you are having to defend your squad mates against an attack, or trying to attack some AI that are defending something, that will come in handy a lot. Now, I'd say the same goes for the final variant, the AA, the anti-aircraft. This Cyclone comes equipped with not only 2 Task Force EM missiles and 2 Marksman IR missiles, but also an EMP device, which is pretty cool. Very useful when operating planetside. Keeping friendless protected will be very fun, and will be interesting to see if that is implemented with 3.3 and how well it works trying to defend against attacking ships perhaps. Now, one of the larger ships that's coming into 3.3 is the Constellation Phoenix. This is the newly revamped Phoenix. A luxury touring spacecraft is what it's seen as. We have seen a lot of progress on this ship recently, including the hot tub, the bar, and even that sleek Sentinel piano, which I do hope will be kind of a mini-game, being able to play it, or at least hiring an NPC to play it while you're entertaining on board. This ship, like the 600i, is partially useless unless we get missions for transporting VIPs. But to be honest, having a few of your friends on board and just chilling out is always fun. Hopefully we can fit 200 people on board if 3.3 allows that. Now finally, there is one more ship slated for 3.3, and this one is likely to be the beginning and ending of most space battles, the Aegis Hammerhead. This is to be the first heavy gunship introduced to Star Citizen's PU. It is 100 meters in length, just basically cladded with guns and turrets. It's got 4 large manned turrets, each with 4 guns on them apiece. We have seen the progress on this ship in ATV a few times, showing off its interior. It is a very impressive looking ship. I also feel it is one of these ships that, when seen, everyone will suddenly stop misbehaving and start looking a little shifty and pray that it doesn't decide to open fire, because it has a very obvious silhouette. Plus, the sheer dauntingness of its guns will, I think, shut most people up. Personally, I'm not an owner, but I cannot wait to get on board and have a look around and just see how devastating the ship is against others. Hopefully the improved turrets are functioning properly, otherwise it'll still be a pain in the ass to use. But I do see the Hammerhead providing some excellent cover, patrolling areas of space that players want to dominate, potentially taking quite a lot of firepower to bring it down itself. Anyway, that is it for 3.3's ships and vehicles. If you like these kind of vehicles, do hit that thumbs up and we can have a look at the other features coming in 3.3, talking a little further about what we're going to get in October. Do let me know what 3.3 ship or vehicle you're most excited for. For me, I think the Hammerhead is probably the most exciting one, but I am just happy to get my Mustang Beta back, looking all new and sleek. Anyway, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, follow me over on Twitch, please, guys. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.